back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a wearable Christmas look. What I mean by this is that I'm going to be like showing you how I would probably wear my makeup on Christmas, like when I'm around family and when I don't want to be like too much, but I just want to be like Christmassy enough to where it's like, yeah, that's like holiday makeup. So first, look at my shirt. It says, "Have yourself a merry little Christmas." I wanted to theme it out a little bit. But I thought, this is gonna be like a mini series. And what I mean by this is I'm gonna do this one, like the wearable Christmas look, and then I'm gonna do like a couple of party looks probably, like that are a little bit more extreme that you probably wouldn't wear like on a daily basis, but they would be fun for like a Christmas party or, you know, whatever, like that. So, I have my coffee. Let's look at the mug. It's an N because when I marry Thomas, I'm going to change my name to his Northcutt. Yeah, so his mom got this for me as an engagement gift. I'm going to drink my coffee now. Okay, that's way too hot. Anyway, alright, so I'm going to basically show you what I would do like with my eyes and my lips, and I'm going to do my face makeup on camera, but it's probably going to be like in fast motion because it's the same thing. There's nothing specific about it that is different for like this holiday look. But before we get started, I wanted to share with you guys a new moisturizer I have been using because my skin is a little bit drier now that it's winter. It definitely gets more on like the dry combination side in the winter. Like, my skin is not really oily ever. It just gets like oily during the summer when I like wear makeup for a long time because it's really humid down in Alabama. Everybody knows that. But in the winter, I need like a little extra oomph before I put my makeup on. So I wanted to get a moisturizer that was good under makeup but didn't pill, because you know sometimes they ball up and it's really weird when you wear them under makeup. And I also wanted to wear it with like the other stuff I already use, like the Physicians Formula serum, the Rose All Day serum that I use, and stuff like that. But the moisturizer is the e.l.f. Hello Hydration Face Cream. It looks like this. It smells like an e.l.f. mask I actually did for Masquerade Monday a while ago. It's not that bad to me, but if you are super sensitive to smells, it might be a little annoying, but it's not that bad to me. It melts so well into your skin. If you have dry skin, it's really nice. Not like the driest of skin, because my skin is not super dry at all. But if you have like oily skin, it just really melds in. It doesn't like make you look greasy or anything. Like my face is shiny right now because I have a ring light over there. But yeah, it's really great. I love the way it applies. It's kind of like a hybrid in between like a gel and a cream. That's the feeling I get. And I still use my Neutrogena gel moisturizer at night. But I wanted to give this one a try, and I really like it. I got it from Ulta for $10, but you can also get it from Walmart, and it's usually cheaper from there. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to go in with the eyeliner I use all the time. It's the NYX Epic Ink Liner. I'm going to go in with just like a regular line today, but you can also go in with like a wing, and it looks really nice and it wouldn't be too much. So I'm going to go in, let me get my mirror, and this is the one I talked about in my last like Get Ready With Me. It's on Amazon. It's really great. I linked it in that video. So I'm just going to go in like I normally would. You guys have seen me do this before. Just like a normal line. Alright, I'm going to do the same thing on the other eye. Now we are going to go in with the, of course, L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Primer. It's really good. I have tried other ones and they're not as good. I've talked about this since the beginning of my channel, so I'm just going to throw that on, and yeah, then we'll get started with mascara. So while I'm coating my lashes, let's talk about Christmassy stuff. Christmas is my favorite time of year, by far. I'm not a Halloween person, which is funny because I was supposed to be born on Halloween, and I always make a joke that like I think like God knew that I was not like gonna be like that kind of person. So he put me a week later. So my birthday is November 7th. Anyway, I got off track, but yes, definitely a Christmas person. I love everything Christmas. Christmas movies, Christmas music, doing Christmassy things like making cookies, buying a Christmas tree, and it's going to be different this year because it's the first year I'm going to be spending it with my fiance, and we're going to be doing kind of like our own thing, and then we're going to go down and see his family for Christmas, and we're going to see my family before Christmas to celebrate. But like, and we're going to get a real Christmas tree because there's like this little Christmas tree farm close to where we live. And I'm so excited because it is so cute. And like, I'm like freaking out, like, God bless him. Sometimes I don't know how he deals with me because I have like child moments where I'm like, oh my gosh, a Christmas tree! Like I've never seen one before or something. But we're gonna get like a smaller one because we're in an apartment, obviously, and so we don't want to get like a giant one. At first we were just gonna get like a fake one, but like I'm like a real Christmas tree kind of person, and I think he kind of is too, so we're just gonna get like a shorter one, and it's gonna be real, and we're gonna just have to keep it watered and stuff. Now I'm gonna go in with my L'Oreal Lash Paradise. I strayed and went to the Essence one that I still really like. I'm gonna try some more from that line because Essence has like really cheap mascaras that are supposedly really good. But yeah, we're gonna decorate soon, and we are going to get each other Christmas gifts. I already have like 5 ideas to get for him, but I'm not gonna mention those in case he watches this. But they're really good, and I'm probably going to make like a vlog or something, like taking you Christmas shopping with me, and then just tell certain people not to watch it until afterwards. But yeah, I absolutely love Christmas shopping. We have been watching Christmas movies every single night pretty much. Last night we watched Elf, and part of Christmas Vacation we got tired so we went to sleep. But Elf is one of my favorites. How can you not like that movie? Like, I know like a couple of people who are like, but like, I'm not even like a big Will Ferrell person. Like, I think he's kind of annoying in some of his other movies, but this one's hilarious. He does the splits going up an escalator. How is that not funny? Like, it's so funny to me. And then a classic I love is It's a Wonderful Life. It's so good. Thomas has never seen it, so I was like, we have to watch it this year because it's so good, and it's also super long, so he might get bored, but it's so good. And then I want to watch the original Christmas Carol, the one, like, the original, not the 15 others they've made since then, because the original's my favorite. Even though, like, when I was little, it used to creep me out because it was, like, black and white and dark and creepy with the ghosts of all the time eras. And then, alright, let me know in the comments below. I have been seeing this commercial for a movie called Black Christmas. It's coming out Friday the 13th in December, which, fun fact, is Taylor Swift's birthday, just in case anybody's wondering. She's probably not. It's a horror movie, and I think that is so, like, anti-Christmas. Why on earth would you watch a horror movie? And that's also, like, to me, that's, like, it just sounds silly, but it's, like, very demonish. Like, I don't want to watch, Christmas, like, has Christ in it, so, like, I don't want to watch, I don't like horror movies anyway, but I specifically do not want to watch a horror movie when Christmas is around the corner, and if it's, like, referencing Christmas in any way, like, I just think that's wrong or something. That probably sounds silly to some people, but I'm just being honest. What else is going on? Oh, so in case anybody's wondering, when I mentioned in my last, like, Spilling the Truth video about being a small YouTuber, and I was talking about, like, the fact that I had moved, like, a bunch of times after moving out of my parents' house, you probably were wondering what I meant. So I'm going to give you, like, the Cliff Notes version. Basically, I moved to downtown Birmingham, then I moved to Vestavia Hills, and then I moved to Huntsville, Alabama, which is like almost 2 hours away from Birmingham, so I am in a completely different place. I don't know anything about the area. I probably will record some sort of video, like, showing you parts of parts of Huntsville, well, including downtown Huntsville, because Huntsville is, like, super cute. It's just different. It's different because it doesn't feel like you're in Alabama anymore. Like, it feels like you pretty much already crossed the state line between Alabama and Tennessee, and now you are in just a completely different state. for those of you who don't know, Huntsville is known for NASA because there's like a space and rocket center, whatever it's called. And it's just like a lot of people come to work for NASA or something like that. So a lot of people are not from here, so they do not act like Southerners. And it's very different. Like Birmingham, most people are like at least from like parts of Alabama, and most of these people, like a lot of them are like from places like California and stuff like that. So it's very different. And the road systems up here are different from Birmingham, and it's confusing. Like, it's fun, but it's confusing, and like moving has been crazy because basically my fiance got relocated for his job, so I like went with him because it's 2 hours away. And it's just a lot because we're getting married in like 4 months and something days. So basically it's just like a lot has been going on, and I have never moved in my life before all of this. So I basically went from never moving to moving like 3 or 4 times. So yeah, that was crazy. Definitely different than anything I have been used to. And for those of you who are like, wait a second, don't you go to UAB? Yes, I am transferring to UAH, the University of Alabama at Huntsville. And I've seen the campus and it's gorgeous. Like the problem with UAB, which I'm not like knocking UAB. UAB is like right in the middle of downtown Birmingham, so parking's terrible. It's not exactly the best area to be, you know, like when you're a 5'2" white woman. But UAH is not in downtown Huntsville. It's not necessarily in the best place, but the difference between not being the best place in Huntsville and not being the best place in Birmingham is what I have noticed. Huntsville is like newer construction, so there's a lot of newer buildings. The people here are a little bit different, so like it's a little bit like the bad areas in Huntsville aren't nearly as sketchy as bad areas in Birmingham, which doesn't mean I'm gonna walk alone there at night or drive like without locking my doors through that area. But in Birmingham, you're always like afraid you're gonna get like shot or something. That sounds terrible. I love Birmingham. It's my hometown. I miss it just a little bit. But Huntsville's a little bit different, and so I don't feel as like sketched out when I go places so far, at least. But anyway, so UAH is a gorgeous campus, and that is where I'm going to be finishing my schooling and graduating from. So yeah, now that I have babbled, I'm going to get back to some makeup and then we'll continue talking. So what I'm going to go in with, guys, this is a wonderful discovery. So I am sure those of you in the YouTube space have heard of MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre and Painterly, but I'm pretty sure I have found a dupe. I have never tried MAC Paint Pots because I think they're too expensive, honestly. I don't actually think I've tried anything from MAC. Except for like sample lipsticks I get for my birthday. But one that I found, and I would like to say that I found it all by myself, but I didn't. I heard it from Jessica Braun, and I was actually rewatching one of her old videos, and I must have missed it the first time, but she was talking about the Revolution Pro Eye Elements Core Eye Primer. It's in the shade Core, and it looks like this. I have like the worst time showing things because of the ring light. And it's just like a yellowish kind of, let's see if I can swatch it. Yeah, it's like a yellowish, like neutralizing shade for your eyelids. So I have, like, in my last video where I was actually getting ready, I was using a concealer to, like, lay down my base on my eyes. This is better because since I am a dodo bird and I put eye primer and eyeshadow on after I do eyeliner and mascara, this is great because I don't, like, mess up anything that I've already laid down. So I just get like my middle finger on my right hand, and I just go in, and let me see if I can get closer. And I just kind of do this. Just rub it in, and it goes on so smoothly. It cancels out veins. It lasts forever. I was wearing my makeup for like 14 hours the other day, and my eyeshadow looked great by the end of it. I'm just kind of going, and like I get my pinky to get like the smaller parts of my eye. But look at that. It's ready for eyeshadow now, and you don't even have to set it. And then I'm just going to do the other eye, just like I did that. I'm trying not to cover my face with the mirror, but it's very hard. Once again, I'm going to get like my pinky, but I'm going to get it from my left hand this time, so you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. This is a really cute face. And I'm just going to go in with this brush that I always use, and just kind of set it a little bit. You don't have to set it. I just kind of like to. Sometimes I don't, and it works perfectly fine. But sometimes I do. Just to give like a nice, like, neutral eye base where I'm ready to go in with actual shadow. And I'm going to be using neutral toned eyeshadow. Hold on. The reason why I'm going to do this is because my focus today is going to be on the lips. I'm going to wear like a red lip that's not scary. This is coming from somebody who never wears red lips and whose fiance does not like red lips, because I believe he worded it to me as, when I saw a girl with extreme lip color, I always associated it with prostitute. I was like, gee, thanks. But I'm going to go in with the Milani Soft and Sultry palette. This is not new. Everybody knows this. You can see my phone in that reflection. But this is not new. This I actually got on clearance at Ulta. It's still being sold. It was just like they were restocking or something, so I got it for half off, which is great. And it's just like a really pretty neutral palette. And the reason I really like this palette, you know, aside from the fact that it's totally in my comfort zone, and now I basically wear this palette every single day of my life, is the pigmentation of these shadows are amazing. I tried the Bold Obsessions and the Mad for Matte, I think, and I really liked it, but I think this one is better. I really like the other two, but this one, it's just like on another level. So, I'm going to go in, I'm going to get another drink of coffee, got to start the day off right. I'm going to get the Moda eye shader brush. I really like Moda eyeshadow brushes. And it just looks like this. You can get a brush that looks like this. And I'm going to go in, the only problem I have is, Soft Touch. They do have shade names, I didn't know that. This is Soft Touch right here, and you don't think it's going to show up on your eyes, but it does just enough. And I'm going to go on the outer corner of my eye and just kind of hit it a little bit. And you can see it just the slightest. And we're going to go in with another darker shade after this, but this is just kind of like a transition shade. And it is so nice. Guys, I love this palette so much. And the mattes are great, the shimmers are great in this palette. Yeah. One palette that I have not gotten yet that I have been dying to get is the Tati Beauty palette. I have been watching Tati for so long, and I mentioned that in my last video, but I really have, and it's so nice to see her coming out with stuff because her reviews are on point. She and I usually see eye to eye on certain products, so like if she doesn't like something, I will try it, or maybe I don't. But if I do try it, I usually have the same opinion. I usually don't like it. If she likes something, I usually like it. All of her foundation recommendations, I have followed. Like when I used the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte foundation, she was the first one I watched when that came out like 4 years ago. And like, same with the L'Oreal Fresh Wear, which I'm actually going to be using today. And all of her foundation recommendations are usually on point for me, and everything else is too. But I haven't gotten her palette yet because it's like $50-something, I think, or $48. And I just can't afford it right now, so it's probably just going to be a Christmas gift to myself. But if I do end up getting it, and you guys want to see me review it, I know there's like a 10,000 reviews already on YouTube, and I would be late to the game. But if you do want me to review that palette, please let me know in the comments below, because I would love to. Now I'm going to go into the shade Smoking Hot, Smoking with an apostrophe. And that's the shade right here. And it's just, it's the perfect taupey shade. And I'm just going to get the same brush and tap it off and go in the very outer corner. Like where I just laid the other, I'm going to go even farther out than that. It's so nice to get in front of the camera and record, because when I lived in Vestavia, I didn't record at all because it was so hectic, because we had just moved there, and basically his company was like, we need you to move in less than a month. And we had just moved there, so we had like, if you've ever lived in an apartment, you know that like a lease at the shortest usually is like 6 months. So we signed a 6-month lease because we had a feeling like, because they had, you know, mentioned that they might move him up to Huntsville, but it was supposed to be like closer to or after the wedding in March. I'm going to go in with the Real Techniques. It's actually just a concealer brush, and I'm just going to kind of blend this out. But yeah, so I didn't get to record there at all. And like the shop and drop video I actually recorded 2 apartments ago, which was the one in Birmingham. That video was so much fun to record though. I did feel funny because I was like walking around trying not to get noticed. I'm not really one, like, I don't like to draw attention to myself, which is really ironic since I'm doing that by recording videos. But I don't like to draw attention to myself when I'm like in public, because then people will actually confront me and then be like, what are you doing? So I'm just like, ugh. So like when I was like recording it, I was like trying to be like, yeah, oh my gosh, look at this. And like in the dressing room, there was an employee like working in the Nordstrom Rack dressing room, and I was like, she's gonna get mad at me. So I was like, these are the clothes I found. And I was like a creepy old witch sounding person. I was like, oh my gosh, Monica. But I really want to do makeup ones, and maybe next time when I do go, I will ask the store's permission, so that way like I don't feel it's awkward. I still don't like to do it in front of people because like I'm that person that I accidentally draw attention to myself anyway, like by doing clumsy things, like by knocking over a gift card display at Ulta, which happened a couple of weeks ago, or even worse, when I went into an ornament store in Huntsville when I was brand new to the city. I still am pretty brand new, but very brand new. And walked in and accidentally knocked down a $50 glass Christmas tree with sparkly water in it. So yeah, I almost like lifted this up to look in my mirror. Yeah, so I think that's like the main reason I just don't like to draw attention to myself. I'm very talkative today. Thomas is out doing his job, and I'm like, I'm gonna record YouTube videos. I don't know why that voice just happened. Alright. I need to stay on task at least a little bit. Now I'm going to go into this beautiful sparkly shade right here in the shade Diamonds and Pearls. And when I first got this palette, I thought this would be too white, but no. It is beautiful. And I'm going to show you. I'm just going to get it. Look at this. It's gorgeous. And I'm just going to put it right here, up until about right there. And this is just like, I'm keeping the eye makeup neutral, but I want to have a little something something just to bring a little bit of attention, not too much attention, because most of the attention is going to be on my lips. But yeah. So, let's stray off of Christmas topics right now. Let's talk about music, because the CMAs were a couple weeks ago, the AMAs were like a week and a half ago or something like that. I didn't watch either one of them. And the reason why is because I just don't watch award shows because I think they're really long usually and you can't really fast forward, and like some people I just don't care to see, and it doesn't have anything to do with them. It's just that I'm not really big into their music or something. So, but first let's start up with the CMAs because that was first. Carrie Underwood was snubbed, guys. I like Garth Brooks. I know, what did he won over her in the Artist of the Year category, I think. Was it Artist of the Year or Album of the Year? Either way, she should have won. Like, I understand he came back or whatever, but like he didn't do a whole lot this year, and I don't want to be rude, but like it wasn't that impressive to me. Like, I really like Garth Brooks. Thomas is like a huge fan of Garth Brooks, so he'll probably be like defending him or something. But I'm a huge Carrie Underwood fan, and she deserved that. I went to her concert in May in Birmingham, and it was amazing. So yeah. I just didn't agree with it. By the way, she looked gorgeous at the CMAs and the AMAs. She wore this gorgeous purple dress that showed off her perfectly toned legs at the AMAs. But guess who else was at the CMAs? Halsey. I love Halsey. She did such a great job. She collabed with Lady Antebellum, in case you didn't know that, in case you're not into country music, and they collabed on one of their songs. I haven't listened to Lady Antebellum in a while, but she played Graveyard, like a slow version. Her makeup, she looked amazing. It was like Marilyn Monroe vibes, but like classier. But like she looked so good. She came out with her hair done. I was like, oh my gosh, she looked amazing. She looked so good. She sounded so good. I was so impressed. let's talk about the AMAs, where Taylor Swift won Artist of the Decade. First of all, I loved her green dress. Taylor looked great too. Sometimes, and this is so ironic, sometimes I wish that she would wear more neutral makeup looks, like where she would wear the nude lips, because she looks so good with that. And I like her red lip. I know it's her signature thing or whatever, but I really like her nude lips and like more pinky, because it just like is a little bit softer and you can actually focus on her face, which is so funny because I'm gonna go in with the red lip today, but she just wears them a lot. And on her rep tour, she wore like these like blood looking lipsticks. So yeah, she looked great. I loved her medley she performed with all the songs, and she performed The Man, which I really liked, and I liked, because I do think she should have rights to her own music that she wrote. I really liked her performance. It was really good. I really liked, I think my favorite song that she sang, favorite arrangement of a song she sang was I Knew You Were Trouble, and they made it like different. And I went to the 1989 tour where she performed I Knew You Were Trouble, and it was like one of the best renditions of it. I loved it. I wish that I could buy it. It was so good. And it was kind of like a hybrid between that and like the Reputation era. But yeah, she sounded great. I thought she looked great. Carrie Underwood also won some stuff, which she should. I just got like all sassy. I'm so excited for Halsey's album in January. I can't remember the exact date in January, but I'm going to put it on the screen. And it's just going to be so good. So, I'm going to go back in to, where is my brush? I'm going to go back into the shade Smokin' Hot right here, just to kind of redefine that outer part. I really love this eye look. This is such a Monica eye look. And then just a little bit more into Diamonds and Pearls, and just making that ombre effect. Alright, so now I'm going to put it in fast motion and put my face makeup on, and I'm going to show you what I'm using, but you've seen my foundation routine like a bajillion times and nothing's changed about it, so I just didn't think that you'd want to sit there. And then after I do my face makeup, we're going to come back and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do for the lips. finished my face makeup and put on my eyebrows. And now we are moving on to lips, and I'm actually going to go back into the eyes before I get into the lips and just do a little lower lash action. And I'm going to grab my infamous Moda Crease and Smudge Brush, and I'm just going to go into actually this shade right here, which is the shade Soft Touch, because I don't want it to be too strong, but I do want a little definition down here. Just going to run it down the lower lash line right here and just to like the middle right here, not all the way in. I don't want to close up the eye too much or anything. It just makes a little bit of a difference, just a little bit. I really like shades like this because they can subtly like bring an eye look together, but not where it's overpowering. Alright, and now I'm going to go back into my mascara and just retouch the lower lash line a little bit where it got removed from like concealer and stuff like that. I don't want to do too much. I'm not like huge into lower lash line mascara, like in terms of like I don't want them to be super long because I think it looks weird on me at least, but personal preference. So I just kind of like touch it barely. Yeah, just enough. Alright, so now what we're going to go into is the lips, which is the sole focus of this look. And I'm going to go into the Rimmel Exaggerate Lip Liner in the shade Addiction. This is one of my favorite lip liners. I actually use the shade Innocent more often because it's more neutral, and that's usually what I navigate towards. But this is just a little bit deeper, and it's great. It's creamy, but not too creamy, and it just holds like lipstick in your lips. It doesn't get everywhere. And I'm just going to line my lips. Now I'm going to go into my upper lip. Last night Thomas told me I had tiny lips. He has really nice lips. I hate him for it. Alright, now, such a pretty color. You could literally wear it by itself. But we're going to go into the Ofra Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick in the shade Mocha, which doesn't sound like it's red at all. But this is a perfect shade red because it's definitely a blue tone red. I cannot wear orangey tone reds. I don't like them anyway, but I can't wear them. Another great lipstick is the Frida Kahlo lipstick in the shade Sensual. And I'm just going to go into this Ofra one, which is beautiful. It smells so good. So deep. I never wear shades this deep. Tom's gonna come home and be like, whoa. Such a good lipstick formula though. So comfortable, but like, lasts. Alright, so the lips are done. Looking fiery or something, not really looking deep. I took my hair down to kind of complete the look. It's a little messy, but it's fine. So this is the look I would probably, most likely out of all the looks I'm going to be doing that you'll be seeing in future videos, this is the look I would probably wear for Christmas. I really like how soft the eyes are and that the sole focus is on the lips. I don't usually wear lip, like, focused looks, but around, like, the holidays and stuff, I like to, like, bring them out because that's the time to wear, like, the deeper lipsticks without it being like, whoa, like, scale it back a little bit from like people in the everyday world. But I hope you guys loved this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, hit that notification bell down below, and consider subscribing if you haven't already. I really loved doing this kind of video. Definitely going to be doing more in the future, besides the series that I'm starting for all these Christmas looks and stuff. I'm thinking of doing a Christmas shopping vlog other than like Christmas gift shopping, but like also like Christmas decoration shopping because we don't have any right now and we're going to be going soon. So yeah, if you want to see that, definitely leave me a comment below and let me know. If you are not following me on socials, it is with Moni on Instagram, and if you want to follow me on Snapchat, which I'm not very active on there, but if you do, it's Moni1196. And contact me at imakeuplikethis@gmail.com if you have any video recommendations or questions or anything like that. And I will see you guys in my next video. I hope you have a great day. Bye, guys!